Breaking news of Liam Paro, he did an interview with Matchroom where they asked him about the rumors of hurting Shakur Stevenson in sparring. Liam Paro responded by stating, quote, "It's sparring at the end of the day. We got good rounds in, but mark my words, I belong at the top level. I can mix it up with them confidently. I appreciate the work with Shakur. It's great work and a good camp to work with, but I belong there for sure." End of the quote. Well, there you goes Liam Paro response to hurting Shakur Stevenson in sparring, where he didn't confirm nor deny that he hurt Shakur. He pretty much deflected. All he did was highlight that he believes he's on the same level as Shakur, hinting that regardless of what happened in sparring against Shakur, the sparring was good work and competitive. As he said, "We got good rounds in, but I belong at the top level. I can mix it up with them confidently." Which, without a doubt, Liam Paro had some type of success against Shakur because after Shakur usually spars people, he's all smiles. However, when Liam Paro took a picture with him, Shakur was mean-mugging, and you can see like a little mouse under his eye, while Liam Paro was the one smiling. Even though, like I said before, Shakur is the one usually who's all smiles. Either or, none of that really matters. What matters is what happens inside of the ring. And when Shakur fought Edwin De Los Santos, obviously that ended up being his toughest fight of his career, since Edwin De Los Santos had power, speed, skill, and athleticism more than anyone Shakur Stevenson had fought in the past. Due to that, Shakur Stevenson fought more gun-shy than he even did against Jemiah. Now, here is where it doesn't make sense. Even though Shakur Stevenson had a bad performance, the worst performance of his career by far, where Shakur showed that he's not as versatile as a Gervonta or a Devin Haney, even then, Shakur Stevenson showed the one dimension of his that he's great at, and that's being defensive. I still believe Shakur has arguably the best defense in boxing, and with his counterpunching ability, how accurate he is, plus having good power on top of all of that, with good footwork mainly when it comes to control and range. Therefore, what doesn't make sense to me is why Shakur doesn't fight like he does have the best defense in boxing, the way Floyd Mayweather used to do, the way James Toney used to fight. He will sit in the pocket all day because he knows you can't hit him. Sweet Pea Whitaker, likewise, even Terrence Bud Crawford. However, when it comes to Shakur, the way he fought Edwin De Los Santos, not taking any chances despite his trainer Moses telling him to throw combinations and throw the left hand, believing in himself more. You would assume Shakur has the worst defense in boxing. That's why he fought the way he fought Edwin. The way Shakur was gun-shy at Edwin De Los Santos' power and counter-punching ability, you will mistake Shakur for a fighter that had already been knocked out multiple times before, which resulted to him fighting scared every time he fought a power puncher. However, that's not the case for Shakur Stevenson. We have never seen Shakur get hurt to the chin or wobbled, at least in a professional fight. However, when it comes to sparring, that's a different story. Remember, Devin Haney did say Liam Paro hurt Shakur Stevenson in camp for the Edwin De Los Santos fight. Now, if that's true, that would make sense, but I don't think Liam Paro is the reason why Shakur fought Edwin De Los Santos gun-shy. If anything, I think we have Terrence Bud Crawford to blame here. I remember a while back, Shakur Stevenson did an interview where he admitted the first time he sparred Terrence Bud Crawford, Bud put the Beats by Dre on him in sparring.
She got Bud Crawford on the phone. But last time I seen him at ringside, and I was talking mad smack to him. Like, I was talking so crazy. I told him, like, I want to spar him, that I beat him up. So he gets on the phone. Mind you, I just got done training, sparring, but I'm I'm crazy. I got like a problem. So he gets on the phone. I'm like, where you at? I know he's in Colorado. He's like, I'm at the gym right now. Where you at? Like, he started talking crazy to me. We started talking back and forth. This is like the beginning of me and Bud, like, even like just getting around each other. This is how we really became super cool. So I'm on my way to the gym and I go pull up on him. When I pull up on him, he's in there. He about to spar. So I'm like, yo, you gonna give me some rounds? I'm talking so crazy, like. And this is one of the one times that I had to actually learn that I'm not the best. Like I gotta, somebody's better than me right now. Like, so I gets in the ring and man, this dude got there beating me up. Like, and we only sparred, I think 2 or 3 rounds. It was 4-minute rounds. Man, this dude beat me up so bad. I swear to God, that was the worst ass whooping I ever had as a fighter. And I couldn't believe it. Like, I went home that day, like, I just could not believe what happened. Like, because it don't happen to me. I was a kid, and I used to spar with pros. I used to beat up on pros all the time. Like, it was something new. And once he beat me up, the next time we sparred, I always made sure, like, this is going to be different. You ain't going to just beat me up. Like, I honestly feel like from that sparring session and just being around Bud Crawford, he's a major reason of why I am who I am. He actually let me know it was levels and I had to step my game up. Like, even though I was 17 at the time, I was a hell of a 17-year-old. I used to win every tournament.
He went home telling himself like, man, I didn't know someone else was on another level like that. A Super Saiyan level, the way Vegeta was talking about Goku when he thought Goku done became a Super Saiyan. Well, that's how Shakur was thinking about Crawford after sparring him. Shakur said he went home and he was confused to what have happened in sparring, which you can interpret that 2 different ways. Either Crawford hurt Shakur badly to the point where Shakur didn't remember what was going on in sparring, or Crawford was simply on another level, skill-wise, than Shakur. However, to Shakur's defense, I believe at the time Crawford was fighting at 135 or 140 pounds, while Shakur was fighting at 126 or 130. So there was a 2 to 3 weight classes difference. We all know Crawford is the best thing since Floyd, and with the type of power he has, the last thing you want to be is couple weight classes below him while sparring him. That's a recipe for disaster. Therefore, perhaps Crawford discouraged Shakur Stevenson in sparring when he first put the Beast by Dre on him, which resulted to him fighting the way he fought today against Edwin De Los Santos, when he goes up against the southpaw with skill and power. Another possibility is that Shakur doesn't believe in his chin. A third possibility is that perhaps Shakur only has great defense when he controls range. He doesn't have great defense in the pocket, nor he feels comfortable when he's not in control. He's not comfortable being uncomfortable. Maybe it's a mental thing. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below, and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.